It's early in April 2017, and welcome to In Town Live. I'm your host, Jeff Decker. Waterford kicks off Earth Day, Saturday, April 27th, starting at 8 o'clock, going until noon. Those interested are asked to meet at Township Hall. Your vests and supplies will be handed out there. It's a wonderful effort from noon until 3 over at the Nature Center here in Waterford. Be part of that cleanup along with the arts and crafts show that will be there. Make it a wonderful day. If the grant that you're interested in and being any part of this great event, if you're interested, please register at 248-674-6201, or you can email at supervisor@waterfordmi.gov. That's a great event. We want to thank Gary Wall for getting that back on the calendar date. I remember going to school here, and Earth Days were a very special time. Well, I want to make sure that your calendar for this important event on Friday, May 12th, is ready for this. It's the Hometown Heroes Party. Come visit our area's real heroes at the fire station on the corner of Hatchery and Crescent Lake Road. The heroes will be there. All those real heroes of our area will be there to meet, greet, take photos with. Also, it's a pizza dinner party included with this event. It's sponsored by our fabulous Parks and Recreation Department. This is a great way to say thanks to those, to know our local heroes and our police and fire, those first responders that make this such a better place. So God bless them all. Be sure to contact Waterford Parks and Recs for tickets to this wonderful event, 248-674-5441 for those tickets. Well, libraries are still a great source of information and knowledge. Waterford has one of the best ones around. In an age of computers and Google search and so much more, your local library is still a wonderful way to educate for everyone. You can learn more and get more. I highly recommend visiting our local resource and getting to know all that you can. Open in what's there at the Waterford Library. You can contact them for hours and more at phone number 248-674-4831. Well, I've been getting many questions about our local real estate situation, and yes, it's gotten much better as a realtor and appraiser for 26 plus years here in the area. I have seen this market go from some major highs to some very unbelievable lows. Well, it's nice to see our balances back out, and the big questions out there, of course, is what's my property worth, and how do I save money and not overpay for something that I'm interested in? These are basic appraisal questions. That works to your service in all those interested real estate areas. So let me give you some pointers right now. Everyone wants to get the best, whether you're selling or buying. So your cash and you must be very careful with how that works and what you're buying or appraising for the value that means that your house, if it's worth what it's sold, and what it would retain in value as an amount that it would bring you if you had to sell it. So how do you make money on these purchases or save money? Making and getting that you could sell it for what you bought it for and seeing what the return is. Sellers, that you want to get the most money that you can for what you currently own. That number is usually based on the like and kind of sales of homes in your immediate area. I know that certain websites that anyone can and will try to get you a value for your home, or what it is trying for the purchase of these, and just shots in the dark are electronically done by so many of these appraisal and so-called true value estimators that are online. But those numbers can be a problem. And not too many people are out there that are looking to have any kind of a real problem with this. So, a licensed appraiser. There are a major shortage of appraisers. I know being one that right now that so many people are looking for those real numbers to get ahead. Better yet, personality and holding on to what evaluation specialist degree like I have is so important for the state and getting you those numbers. But when buying or selling, what you want to be sure that you're doing is the best you can for what it's currently at value. And getting what you want for your buying and recommendation, it feels like you should just get out and find a seasoned professional that can actually help you with this very important task. Well, it's been a busy week. Our weather's ups and downs. The Tigers, well, trying to get started on a great spring break, and oh, so much happening. First, I feel the need to address the problem that has occurred out at Pontiac Lake Recreation Area. If you've been following the show, you know that myself and Steve Barrera, we're looking to take over the event at Pontiac Lake, formerly known as Quake on the Lake. Steve and I were on the boards for Quake on the Lake for the past few years, and we were looking to make a change in that, making it a more family-friendly and enjoy the park so much more. We thought that we'd have a summer beach fest with fishing contests, exhibitions on that, and wakeboarding shows, skiing shows, the equipment that's used, have all kinds of great, Skiers Pier was saying they'd love to be involved. We had some great fishermen involved, while still being able to enjoy the lake, which was something that you couldn't do when Quake was going on. It involved the insurance properties of having boats coming off the lake and if you were swimming, problems. We were looking to have volleyball tournaments, all kinds of local eateries and restaurants, diners, let everybody in the area represent. We thought it could be a great and wonderful event. We had the charity that Brooks Patterson has, the Rainbow Connection, and Brooks's support. We have Senator Mike Colwell and both township supervisors, Gary Wall here in Waterford and Rick Colwell from White Lake. They thought that this would be a wonderful and great family event, as we did. The park supervisor has been the hardest to deal with that you could possibly imagine. There's words I would use, but Josh would immediately kick me off the air for what I want to say to this guy. You know what I think about you, and I hope you're seeing this program. I do this because I love the area, I love the park, but you being stingy with the use of it makes no sense to me or anyone else in this area. The DNR is there to help and make family events a fun thing, and that's what I wanted to do, included with your help. He doesn't seem to want to work with us or maybe with anyone. He seems to be working against us. Tom, I have no idea why you want to do that, but my thoughts are, let's work something together. Let's get Brooks, the senator, both of the township supervisors on board, have a wonderful family event that could happen right out there at the lake. I'm sick of fighting for it. You can take your ways out there and fight for what we want to do. I'm afraid that there is no event that's going to even happen this year out at Quake on the Lake and or Pontiac Lake Rec. We need to find another location until the DNR can get this guy either off of his high horse and not wanting events out there or whatever the heck it is. But shame on you, Tom. Tom, shame on you. I say it to you and everyone else around here, the head of the DNR at Pontiac Lake Rec. Shame on you, man. I wanted to have a great event that we could have a lot of fun at, and you're the stick in the mud. Everybody, talk to this guy. Let him know how you feel about it. We think we could have a lot of fun out there. Speaking of fun, well, it's going to be up to Jack to bring us back up to date, of course, on what all the motorheads are doing in the area. And let's get this smile back on all of our faces. Hey, Jack, let's end this and get a smile back on our face. What's going on?
Well, here it is, April. A lot of things are happening in April, but later on in the month. But right now, on the 8th, the 58th Annual Auto City Speedway Spring Car Swap Meet and Flea Market. That's in Clio. And the motorcycle events. ABC Harley Davidson Safety Seminar. That'll be at the Harley Davidson on Waterford. And then April 15th, the Easter Open House Easter egg hunt, Motor Cities motorcycle, that's for Indians, and Harley Davidsons, that's on Telegraph in Bloomfield Hills. If you got your issue of Cruising News, this latest one of April, you'll notice it says April 1st, grand opening of Cruising News Dragway in downtown Pontiac, Michigan. More information on page 18th. Then in small print, gotcha, April Fools. Well, that's it for Under the Checkered Flag.
Hey, Jack, without you, this thing just blows up. I know. I had to let out some steam. Want to say hi to Steve Campbell. You're watching live. Hey, Steve, how's Arizona, man? Let us know. This is a live show, and I want to let you know you can type in your message there on Facebook, and Josh and the gang will relay it to me, and we can maybe do something together about this Pontiac Lake situation. Don't you want to have a great event out there? I'm looking to have some fun this summer. We had the Magic Bus gang say they would play on our Saturday night out there. Everybody likes Magic Bus in the area, right? We had all kinds of eateries, from Overtime to the IT, just everyone involved in this area wanted to be part of what's now, we want to call it the Summer Beach Fest. Skiers Pier, thanks, Joe. Just a lot of good people who really wanted to try. Why would the DNR not want a fabulous family event at Pontiac Lake? For everyone at In Town, thanks for watching, folks. I'm Jeff Decker.